Saturday before Christmas, and I don't even know what day it is. Hi guys, it is Saturday. So confused because you know what's happening, why it's happening. But here's what I do now. I do know that I need to do my makeup and get ready for work, so that is exactly. So I'm ashy because I just I had to prioritize eating before I got into this. Alexa, what time is it?
Good morning, Audeyah. The time is 10:18 a.m.
So I have a few minutes because I have to get into work for 11. So we're gonna do this as quickly as possible. I don't get the opportunity to do my base routine, and then I'm just going to go ahead and get myself together with my eyes only, and then we just put this moisturizer on my head because God knows, you know. I was going to not film since I couldn't do it formally, but one thing about it, where there's a will, there's a way. And if you have the time to do it, you have the time to film it, right? Because that's the whole point of content creation, making it a whole part of your life. So the time I'm going to take to get ready, the things I would, you know, say to myself while getting ready, I'm just going to spend some time doing that right now. I tried a technique yesterday, so I'm about to just do that again. So I think I want to start off with my eyebrows. Starting off with this product from Merit. This is their black brown volumizing pomade, and I'm only doing that just to keep my hairs in place, because if I don't get the opportunity to fill in my brows, I don't want to not have this other part of my face framed. So I will say it does have a good hold. It does make the brows look really nice. It definitely made a difference. Now I'm gonna go ahead and literally just apply everything that I can think of to my face. So turn up the base concealer. And my stomach is kind of upset. I don't even know why, because I literally just ate. So turn up the base concealer, Fenty matchstick in the shade Espresso. So instead of putting it right here where my face is naturally darker, I'm gonna put it above that area, and it kind of creates like a lifted cheek look, which I've really been enjoying. I want to say this is like an underpainting kind of technique, but really and truly it's just what to do when you don't have a lot of time. So I have this brush I got on Shein. I'm going to use that to basically spread out my product. I forgot to mention what the foundation was. It's the Clinique Serum Foundation in the shade 118 Amber. I ended up using this brush, which is an angle brush from BH Cosmetics, real throwback brand, and just tapping everything into my skin. Because I mean, who's to say this is only for blush? I would have done my edges today, but God knows I should not be focusing on that at all today. Anyways, so going back in with my bronzer, I'm going to basically put it right here, anywhere I don't want my foundation to be, really. Around the hairline. This is kind of how I cheat a little bit when it comes to my makeup routine. Six minutes of footage is crazy. Now I'm gonna go back in with the concealer because I need to get around my mouth. And then under my eyes. I think this is the mistake I made yesterday. I didn't really do a good job of doing my concealer, and my under eye started to separate. I really hated that. I'm going to go ahead in with this blush, which hasn't changed. It's still the Hidden Apple. And I'm going to go ahead and use my same foundation brush that I switched to. I don't think I shared that particular part, but this one is from AOA Studio. Okay. Period. So for my under eye, I'm gonna switch over to this brush that I had gotten from BoxyCharm back in the day. I don't remember if it was a BoxyCharm. Yeah, it was an actual BoxyCharm brush, but it's basically like those, what do you call it, spoon brushes, but in their own kind of shape for what they wanted it for. I like how I said I was going to do my eyes, but I ended up doing my said I was going to do my eyes and ended up doing my base routine, because I guess for me, once that is what it needs to look like, I'm going to use my Clinique powder, and I learned a new technique. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my powder on a powder, well, not even powder, but this is like a foundation sponge, and I'm also going to take it under my eye. Because it's my skin tone, right? And I've already brightened up my skin tone with concealer, so I already know we're good. So I did not end up setting my bronzer when I did my makeup yesterday, and I received so many compliments on this makeup look, but I don't know, I feel like I want to set my bronzer and my blush today. Now I'm going to use my Anastasia Deep Peach and just go right over that powder. I was supposed to tap off the excess, but I don't think that's what I want to give, because I'm about to do some semi-smoky eyes, so I don't want my makeup to really do too much. I didn't do this yesterday, but I felt I need to do it today. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of leave the bake on the face. So basically, a young lady came to the store and she was talking about how she had cut her jawline, and I was explaining to her, like, if you put down a powder that is already your skin tone, you're not gonna have that problem when you try to carve it out, because even if you put this baking powder, it should not be looking so casty on the face. So if you're watching this, or if you have had a similar problem where you feel like your face looks too cool tone or too white in that area, try that as a technique and let me know how it works for you. I don't exactly want to carve out my brows. I'm just going to apply a little bit of the concealer, so eyeshadow. I have not even put up my Christmas tree yet, and Christmas is literally 3 days away. 3? Alexa, what date is today?
It's Saturday, December 21st, 2024.
So Christmas is 4 days away. I totally need to get my life together. Use the Juvia's Place Chocolates palette and the Nubian 3 Coral palette. I like how they were launching like multiple palettes at a time, multiple collections. I know they just slowed down and said, you know, let's just focus on complexion, like let's get the girlies together. So I'm gonna use this shade. It doesn't have a name, but it's like the brown shade in here, and it's clearly well loved because look at that. But I'm just gonna pat it all over my eyelid. And I really have a new appreciation for this brush, because at first I used to just use it for lid shades, but I realized it's also really good at packing color into your crease, like in a way that, you know, it doesn't typically give. So now I'm just gonna blend it out, not using any other color, but I also want to add a little bit of this. Yeah, it's a dark brown to just put in the outer part. I want to go in with this color. I don't think I've used it too many times. Not bad. And let's just tap that over, because I don't expect it to give too much, but I expect it to give something, you know. I put lashes on yesterday for the first time in a while, and oh my gosh, at the end of the night I was ready to take them things off. Okay, not bad, not bad. Any other touches I do, I will be sure to share that, but for now I'm done with my makeup. I'm gonna use this just because in my mind I need to like get up and get out ASAP. So this one has a similar color, so let's see if it's darker or lighter. Seems to have a little bit more light, but I'm going to use that and then couple it with like this shade right here and put that on my inner corner. Like, it doesn't really need too much. But I'm just gonna finish up by applying my mascara. Usually I'd put on eyelash primer, but when you're pressed for time, wow. I feel like I was practicing bad manners, but these are the two things I use to set my face. I use the MAC Stay All Day to like melt the makeup into the skin. Then I use the One Size immediately after to lock everything in. To avoid burning, and I usually just like puff up my face like this, and then I set everything. So let's do that again. Because for some reason when I do that I don't breathe. But also, if you're somebody who has smile lines, I think that's one of the best ways to set your face. So as you can see, it was a pretty simple look. I'm gonna go ahead and change, and then like I said, I'll see you guys when I get to work. So the look that Audeyah has, that's what I'm supposed to be going for. But I swore on my life that I was supposed to wear that. Not purple on purpose. I know. But anyway, this is the info. This is what it's called.